Okay, I guess we are live. Good morning, everybody. Today is, oh, the light is so bad here. No extra light today. It's an improv. Look at the baby. It's not active now, but I just wanted to show you. I got the baby. It's here. It's hanging. I'm gonna put it in a way that is probably not in the frame. I don't know. I will play with this tonight. The cable for to plug it into my system is, the connector is in the other storage. Okay, so that's that. Now, uh, let me say it this way. I found another. Oh, hold your horses. Just a second. We got a new weekly issue. Now, today is only the announcement of what we're going to do extra. Will we will discuss something else every week. I will choose on Saturday. Oh, can you read this, guys? It's Focus. Now, Focus has two top issues on the front page. Wahnsinn Wirecard. I know a lot about Wirecard. You won't believe it. I know a lot about it. Trust me on this one. And then, of course, Mission im Stopf. Not impossible. It's das teuerste Rennen der Welt. So I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna do a short thing on Wirecard, probably on Thursday or Wednesday. We'll see if we fit it in. It's a 5-minute thing. It's gonna be timed and 5 minutes, and probably on this. So this week it's Focus. Next week is one of the other 4 or 5 big. So we're going to do first the magazine. So it's Stern, Spiegel, you know the guys, okay? And then we do the newspapers. We're going to start with the FAZ. Then we're going to do the Zeit. Then we're going to do the Süddeutsche. Actually, Saturday, this week would have been also a good thing doing the Süddeutsche, but you can't do everything. But Söder will be on forever now. We can't get rid of Söder, so it's good to, Mensch, Söder, hallo Söder. Yeah, I'm gonna be friend with him on Twitter. Okay, so back to Bata. I don't know. Did anybody watch last week what's going on in the United States of America, the great nations of, it is like you've been back in 2015, they're grinding. I should show you this way. Yeah, look at this. Hey, it was a cool show. It was good at the beginning, but I mean, there are some episodes which are, well, this is me. I'm switching, I'm live. It is a cool show, but if you go back and start it from the beginning, it's kind of, and then I know the things where it was really dramatic and it was totally good, and the music was always, they had always one song a season, and it was, it was really good. It was great while it lasted, but I guess we've seen it, what I'm going to do one of these days too is go back to another very, very um, successful American TV shows, Breaking Bad, and see how it is if you come back. We call that's actually not really memory lane because it's not long enough ago. So but hey, what the heck? So I think it plays very well into my fictional stories I'm working on. Look at that. You see this? These are all my bells. These are the patterns. Yeah. So that's the one I have to repair because my bike is still there. Yeah. Obviously, that's the door. I'm going to put the flag up there next time. I'm going to make it a kind of studio. So you see, I'm going to get this probably. Actually, that's nice to have it in the frame. So I still think that yeah. Oh, Biden. I can't believe in the polls Biden is leading like 52 to 45 or something like this. Also, I mean, versus Trump. I mean, no way this is. I mean, we know that last time, last election, we found out the hard way that the polls are totally off guard because 30% of the Trump voters didn't admit that they would vote for Trump, because they were ashamed, But you gotta understand one thing. I don't like the system we have here in Europe. The 110 parties, I mean, look at the disaster what we have, got another pet situation that big party and then comes the right. Well, last time it was the right wing. Last time it was Hitler who took over. Shouldn't we have learned that that's not working? And now we are again at a situation where the AfD is Alternative für Deutschland. Yes, AfD is probably splitting again, because they're so, I don't know. So I don't know. All I know is that the British and the American system, which is the traditional democracy, back to the Roman and back to Mesopotamia. That's where it all started. You guys, don't forget about that. It wasn't, the Greek refined it, formulated it, but the guys, the dudes, 4,000 years ago, they had it all. They figured it out, citizenships and math and all that stuff, and the moon cycle. And you see, they figured out on the moon cycle when you had to put the crop, the seeds in, and when you had to harvest and all that. That all was depending on the moon. You could, you know what I'm talking about. So anyway, no, I'm totally not off. I'm totally on point here. So you figured out by now I haven't prepped today because for this morning show. So I'm doing live improv. Did anybody see my weekend improv in the midnight? At night I did. That was a kind of, you see, the good thing is that I just turn on the camera and I have no idea what I'm saying. And sometimes comes really cool stuff out of it. It's just because of ding. But, so. But with the political stuff, that's a little different. You can't improvise on that one. I mean, that's just, you need the facts. You need to study the facts. So, okay. So, since Trump is doing now for 7 or 8 weeks, every day, a presser, standing in front of the press and taking questions. No, you're not. Yeah, and he is really good. I know I mentioned that already. I think he will landslide mäßig. You see, that's the thing, landslide mäßig. That's the kind of thing I did when I was like 25 or 30. So the combination of two, a German and an English word, and you need both, otherwise you wouldn't understand, so yeah, that's the kind of thing. Landslide mäßig, he's going to win. I think he's going to win 56, 58 versus 43, 40, whatever the rest is, something like that. Because Biden, I mean, come on. As long as the Democrats are so hard split between they call them centrics, and the lefties. I mean, the lefties are, they're communists. I mean, that's just how it is, what they want. And they can't finance it, and everybody knows it, and so they have no chance. And Biden, who is, of course, the only guy who said, okay, I guess I did push him. They said, you either do this or whatever. Lock you up for the rest of your life. That I mentioned that. I think I mentioned that on Wednesday briefly. You see, it's really hard to find somebody in America to go all the way and say, okay, I threw my head in, and I'm going to run. They don't do it because the last 20 years, it has been so bad that if you run, they're gonna go after you and dig and dig and dig until they find something which is really bad, and be honest. I mean, we all did stupid things when we were students, or in our 20s or so. Everybody does that. So they find something. That's why that's like 50% of the people who could run, who had the ability, the money, the standing, and then of course it is a social thing in America. You have to be the elite, or the elite is going to choose you and support you. That's how that works in America. Look at Obama. Obama is not elite. Obama comes lower class. I mean, they're both. Don't call them middle class. They're poor. They were poor people. They were really poor people. They just were. Both of them are really smart, and they met at law school. So they and that's okay. That's good. I mean, that's what I like about. So even in America, if you're poor but you're really smart, you got a chance. You can make it, but you got to be really smart. I mean, just like how it is, like 130, 135 IQ. My IQ is probably just 109.9 or maybe 106. I don't know. I never made the test. I don't want to know. I know all my faults. I know my yeah, I had a weekend. I mean, it was like this and this and this. I had my really upsides and had my really downsides. So I had really bad. I'll give you. What's the time now? I'm already 15 minutes on. I mean, 15 minutes, and I have only one watcher. One watcher. So I wonder how long it's going to take. I think it's going to take another. It's going to take another 2 or 3 weeks, and I'm going to do. You see, I give you the earnest word. So I will do and promise and deliver tomorrow. We will have, and if you look at me, I look at what I posted. There are some things I posted already, which are issues which we will discuss here. So I'll be prepped tomorrow. Give me a break. I had a party. I did party. Well, I did party on Saturday. Can you believe it? I went to the kids to St. Pauli, and there were bars open. Places were open, you know, and but very few and far in between, you know. and if you know Saturday on St. Pauli, even these days, you know, it's packed. I mean, it's really, I mean, it's full. It's especially in springtime, you know. I mean, that's when everybody gets the H word, you know, with the orny. You know what I mean? And yeah, so I went first. I said I had to switch underground transportation anyway. So I got off the train and on the central station, the Hauptbahnhof, which is well, there is one street, it's really fancy, and then there is the other street, which is really bad, and then there's the plaza that's just the worst, you know, the worst hooker. So I'm talking about Hansaplatz, Steindamm, and then the other street, the parallel street. I always forget the name of that street, but that street, I went that street, and that's on Saturday night at I guess I hit the road like just 11:30 p.m., you know, just before midnight. And I mean, there was nothing there. That's also an area where a lot of gay places, you know. So there is one really nice gay bar for like old guys. They go and hang out there, but you get really good drinks there, you know. It's kind of a cocktail bar. It's off between when one of these great churches is. So I walked the street, and the guy, the owner, was cleaning tables, you know, and because it just had rained, you know. But anyway, you know, so he was cleaning it and said, "So man, that's the first day opening after 7 weeks, or what?" Oh, it was more than 7 weeks, you know. So yeah, I mean, only the people survive who have saved money or who are rich. I was going to have a coffee, but now you see, I forgot about that one. Now it's turning off. Yeah, I'm on the echo one, so because if it's on, it always heats the border. That costs electricity. So yeah, he said, "Oh, it was long and that was hurting. Everybody's hurting, you know." So one guest inside. So then I went around where there is a really nice hang out. You get food there. Frau Möller. Frau Möller is one of my favorite places there. You Google it, Frau Möller, Hamburg. You know what I'm talking about. It's on there. So no, nothing, nada, niente. And then there's a gay cafe. They have excellent food. Really, not and bakery. They make their own bakery, so those guys are really good. Then that street was that. So then the whole the bad part, the Steindamm. Oh man, I mean, it was just not many ladies out there, but it was not good. So then from there, I took the U-Bahn, the U3, to St. Pauli, and I walked. You get off Millantor, and then you walk all the way down, and the Millantor is where the Shiva house is. Dancing Towers, they're called. I posted them once. I'm going to repost it and put down Dancing Towers so you know that's a Millantor. Then the top picture of my YouTube page, you should watch it, looks like a chopper shot, done out of the chopper. Yeah. Well, where did I go? Gerhard got a chopper, to take a picture. That's the center. I placed the original photo too, where you can see the center, and it's just like, if the picture is the whole frame, then it is just like this small, where you took it out. But that I took that from a top of a higher building on Bernhard-Nocht-Straße. That's Pauli too. That's St. Pauli too. That's where the Astor brewer was, but they're not there anymore. There's a big hotel there. So yeah, that I took that picture a year ago when I was still doing the delivery thing. I had a delivery on the top floor, which is a which is basically a room you can rent for any event you do, like a meeting, a party, a marriage, or whatever, and it's a really nice place. Has on both sides a terrace, and you can go out on one side. It's around the building. It's nice, and that's where I took the shots. So that shot where you can see the real picture and that it is a terrace on the top floor, I posted there too. It's somewhere on, but post 3 things a day, every day, and it's gonna go down. Yeah, am I mumbling? Okay. Friends, Romans, countrymen, it was a pleasure talking to you on Monday. Today is the 25th? It is May 25th. May 25th. Yes, and we have 7:28 and change in the morning, in the AM here in Hamburg. I'll be back tonight with the incredible improv show of Harry and Horst. I'm pretending to be Horst, but I'm far away from a stand-up comedian. And tomorrow morning, I see you back here at 7 a.m. Thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. And stay healthy. Be good. Enjoy life.